Okay, dude. Listen to your tune. It doesn't seem like there's a form to the tune. It's kind of like what do you call it? Through composed. I'm not picking up on it anyway. So let me.
Rubbed onto the.
Let me just do like a couple sections here. So what I'm doing there, and once again, like without a melody. Oh, and you said something about like writing out the melody as solfege. That's a good instinct, okay? Like getting literate and wanting to write it down. Don't do that. What's going to happen is if you stick with the program, go through the steps, all that stuff, we'll get to notation, and it works real similar to basically standard notation. You know, started out and remains if you know how to use it, which most people don't. It's a representation of the syllables. So like if you look at Oi! Oh, I just dropped my kalimba. Sorry. So can you see this? I'm looking at my okay, that's great. So like let me see if I can point. Do down, do 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 do. Right? Let's see if I'm anywhere near the right key. Nope. Anyway, so what happens is you look at this page and you see, you know, this is just another form of, well, this modulates. That's not a good example as far as how, but the syllables are in there, but the syllables change like on, you know, every couple bars or even faster in jazz. Or think of it like a blues, like, anyway, it doesn't matter. The what happens with the syllables is we get, you know, you go through the program, you stick through it, you learn a bunch of like basically major, minor. You learn 3 contexts in major and minor. Think of them as chords, and then we introduce notation. So that's how that works. But yeah, I mean, if you know the melody, you know, nowadays really question how much anyone, like literally anyone in the world in any application, needs notation, because with recording, I mean, you can just learn a piece, right? Instead of write it, you know, if you know the melody, sing it. Anyway, so that's that. What was I gonna say? Oh, so what I was doing with this. Damn it, I wish I could listen back now to what I did. I've been jaw-jacking so much I forgot. So I remember I stumbled onto, I always quote this this thing. That's Concerto de Aranjuez by Joaquin Rodrigo. It's a classical piece. Aranjuez, A-R-A-N-J-U-E-Z, I think. It's a beautiful piece of music if you're not familiar with it. Anyway, I was... Alright, so I basically stumbled on that as a, what do you call it? A motive. We're calling it melodic patterns in we're in the sort of the Gordon program. But so melodic patterns, almost perfectly synonymous with motive. Man, I gotta piss like nobody's business. Let me just show you one thing real quick. So you're talking about backfill and what do you call it? Just fill in. So without knowing let me show you this from that song. That reminds me of that. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. And I'll turn right back around. I think that's it. Something like that. Anyway, so backfill. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn my back around. You gotta make me change my mind. Alright, so I used a different technique there for each one, and I'm like thinking rules just to demonstrate, you know, like real cut and dried ways, but like I'm taking bits that the singer does and responding to that, you know, usually more organically than that, but I'm just demonstrating rules, like repeating a part and then ending it with a different melodic pattern that I just know from the blues idiom. Anyway, I'm about to piss my pants. That's all I got.